So I came across this strategy some time back, in fact an hour ago. Today is the 9th of March 2022. So I saw this strategy, and originally claimed by the maker, or should I say the person who found the strategy, says it makes about 5% of the account every hour scalping this trading strategy. Okay, so this trading strategy works on either the 5 minute or the 50 minute, so they said. But if we don't test this strategy 100 times, will know, right? So that was what we're going to be doing today. First, what is the strategy? It's called the big sniper alert. So I'm going to be showing you what this strategy and indicator look like. So on your trading view, you want to find the big sniper alert. This is it, this very first one here. I already have it on my chart, and I've put off some settings. I would advise you to put off too. I'm going to show you those settings right now so that you can put those settings off for yourself also. So yes, this is it. Remember, I always have my 200 EMA. They actually used an 80 EMA on this strategy, and I don't really believe in 80. 200 is the way for trend, like you already know on my channel. And with this one, let me just go through some settings you want to look at. Let's start with input. Okay, for input, you can just screenshot the settings you have now, or pause the video, write them down. That would be nice if you do that. So I'll just go through them. You can pause the video, just make sure yours is set according to what you see on the screen. That's all you need to do for settings, and I hope you've written them down, or you've taken a screenshot, or you've paused your video and you've gone to do that for yourself. Also, on that style, this is what you want it to look like. Make sure you have it all set up like this. Okay, you want to set it up like this for yourself so that you can have total control. So now I'm going to be going through every single part. For visibility, you can just leave it the way it is. It does not really matter. Okay, so now you press OK when you've done all the settings. Remember, you need your 200 moving average on your chart, which you see this is the yellow line. How does the strategy work? First, let me hide this. The strategy they claim is quite simple, and we are going to find out very soon. What is the strategy? Usually you look between this green bar you see for a buy. Remember, when you only buy when you are above the 200 moving average, and you can notice there is an arrow here. We see just one arrow, but the rule says when you get your arrow, you should make sure the bar following it is actually in that direction. And so we can see we had a down bar, so this would not have been a valid entry. But what happened just after? We had another trade here. We had the red arrow, which was a buy, and it was followed by another buy arrow. So definitely we'll want to enter our trade just here, and I'm going to be targeting a 1 to 1.5 on this. Remember, this is the 5-minute strategy, so 5 minutes chart. So I'm going to be using a 1 to 1.5. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing that for myself and just giving myself room for my trade to breathe. All right, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, so what I would do in my own case, I would rather prefer to just put my stop loss just below that candle that had the arrow, okay, and target a 1 to 1.5. Okay, so if I did that, or as you can see me doing that now, I was able to get a 1 to 1.5. My own way of trading this is quite different, and I hope yours will be too. Okay, so that was one trade, and just immediately after, we add another one here. Okay, so you can see we add the arrow, a green arrow with the white bar followed by another white bar. You have to have consecutive bars in same direction for a confirmation. So I'll just take this. For me, I would have loved to put my stop loss just beneath this. Okay, so if you do that, that would have been a large stop loss. Okay, and you'd have been taken, but I would definitely do it and just see how it plays out. I would prefer to just put my arrow beneath my stop loss just beneath the um beneath the candle that has the arrow. So this was another winning trade for a buy. Okay, so you can see how easy that strategy is. For a sell, it's same process. For a sell, it's same process. I'm going to show you that right about now. For a sell, this would have been a perfect entry. Okay, so we had the red arrow, as you can see just here. We had that red arrow. If I zoom in into it more, you can see we had that red arrow just here, and we had a consecutive candle in that direction, so we would have definitely entered our trade here. So if we did that for a sell just here, remember I personally will put my stop loss just above that sell arrow candle like so, and I will target a 1 to 1.5. As you can see, this would have won. So this is just me cherry picking the strategy. I'm going to go over, test this for one on direct trade, and give you the results at the end of the day. If this is something you want to see, make sure you stick around while I go through the trade. So after taking 100 trade with the big sniper alert, I came to a conclusion. And that conclusion I would be giving you shortly, just after I give you all the numbers you waited to hear. Okay, so now what really happened with this strategy using the 200 moving average as leverage? Yes, I was able to get in 100 trade, which was the plan on the 5-minute chart on gold. And yes, I would tell you right from the set go, I was able to make at least $2,000 on a 10K account in 2 months. All right, but then there's something which has not happened with every other strategy I've tested on my channel, and I'm going to be talking about that right now. This would have been one signal here, so let me just put that in while I record this video. For a 1 to 1.5, so I'll quickly put that in. So while I was backtesting this video for 100 trade, I was able to have I was able to have 48 one trade, and lost trade was 52, which is not good in any sense if you ask me. I won 6 in a row and lost 8 in a row. So with this strategy, this has been my weakest run when it comes to losing strikes ever on my channel so far, using the big sniper alert indicator. So what will I say about this? Yes, even though it was a winning, or I was able to profit $2,000 on it in 2 months, I would not advise anyone to use it. There are other better strategy out there, and this one do not sit as one of them if you ask me. So I will not advise you use it. So losing so many trades in a row is, even though it might work for you for a long while if you use good money management, I do not advise it at all. To your left, you see videos of better strategy or other strategy you might want to test out for yourself. Please make sure you watch those ones, and I'll see you on my next video. Stay safe.